Well, good morning, everybody. It's November the 16th. It's Saturday. It is about 8:10 in the morning, and we're about to head to none other than beautiful Cypress Springs in Vernon, Florida. So if you're interested in coming and checking it out right now, now'd be a great time. It's the perfect time of weather. It's cool this morning, probably in the high 50s, and there probably won't be a lot of people there, but let's go check it out. Come along. All right, so I've arrived here at Culpepper Landing. We've been here before, put in here before. I like to put in here. It's got a nice big parking lot, and at this time of year there's usually no one here, and today is no different. So we got all the stuff down here in the kayak and we're ready to go. Just wanted to walk around and just show you a little bit, remind you a little bit about what Culpepper Landing looks like, and there is no one here but me. They do have a bathroom, and typically they have a life jacket loaner station because a lot of people come to Cypress Springs, if you didn't know. So they'll have life jackets out here put up that you can use and bring them back. But right now it's closed for the season because all the outfitters, I believe, are closed. As I said the last time, I'm definitely starting to wear my life jacket from here on out. You know, they do get hot, but you can get smaller ones, and the inflatable ones that are pretty small, but these are cheaper, so that's what I got, and they work. Plus, hey, this time of the year it's actually cooler, so you don't get so hot in these things. Well, all right, let's get in and go. All right, well, off we go. And we're gonna be paddling upstream because this is Culpepper Landing is actually downstream just a little bit from Cypress, so it's not the closest landing, but it's not much different than Cotton Landing. Cotton Landing will be the closest, and if you put in at Cotton Landing, you'll be paddling downstream. Either way, you're going to have to paddle upstream at least once to get back to wherever you put in at, unless you have a drop-off and pick-up shuttle, which I don't. And you're not going to find one down here unless you have your own at this time of the year. Just so pretty, especially this time of year. Well, we've been paddling upstream for about maybe 15 minutes tops. And we're almost at the turn up here to the left to get to Cypress. So it's not that far from Culpepper. And it's really not that difficult of a paddle upstream. Here's our spring run. There are there's an island actually in the middle of this spring run, so there's a stream. The spring run comes out on both sides of this island, so I know there's a big tree here blocking our way. I think we can get through it, but if we can't, we'll just turn around and go around the little island. We're gonna scrub a little bit. No, we made it. I'm hoping there's not a lot of people out here, and maybe nobody will be here. That would even be better. Get the whole place to yourself, but you got to come early. But with it being cold, I think it was 57 or 58 degrees is what it was showing on my thermometer, and that makes it more likely for nobody to be out here. We'll see. Well, it looks like we got our wish. I don't see anybody. We're the only ones back here for the time being. So let's go check it out. I hope you can tell how clear this water is through this camera. It's amazing. And we've actually even had a little bit of rain, so oftentimes it's clearer, even clearer than this, but it's actually very clear right now. And if you get here this early, so you don't have anybody out here in the water, a lot of times people swim in this water even when it's cold, because it's cold water and cold air. But the spring won't be stirred up, so it'll be, you know, the dirt and all won't be stirred up, so it'll be clearer than what it would if you had all that silt on the bottom being stirred up. And this is where it really starts to get blue right here. And it's so blue and so clear. These springs are deceiving of how deep they are. In the bottom of this one, there's actually a big, I believe there's a big stone or rock or something, some limestone down there that you can swim under. You could see right in the center where the water's boiling up. Very strong. It'll push your boat away very easily. There's the rope swing. And here's the other rope swing. You got to swing out kind of deep on that one. And it's pretty shallow right here. There's a little deep spot there, but it's probably no more than 6 foot deep. But over on the where the other rope swing is, oh gosh, it's probably, I don't know, 15, 20 foot deep maybe. I'm not real sure. I just know it's deep. Maybe deeper than that, right in the middle. Well, I hope y'all enjoyed that. That water was sure crystal clear up under that spring. And we were the only ones here until 10 o'clock. So we were here for about a good 2 hours. And this is a Saturday. But it's, you know, it's close to, it's in fall, late fall, almost winter. We don't have much winter here in Florida anyway, but when it gets down into the 50s, people don't get on the water out here as much, at least on the creeks. Well, the beaches do. Alright, so we're about to come back out into Holmes Creek, so we're going to have the spring run and the creek mixed together. You might be able to tell a difference here in the water. You should be. Although Holmes Creek is pretty clear anyway, it should have more of a brownish tint to it. You should be able to see the line right now in the creek. You can see the creek directly ahead. It's more of a dark brown, kind of a browner color. We got a little time, so I'm going to go on upstream. I may go all the way up to Cotton Landing. I don't know. Just depends. We'll check out what's up this way. Haven't been this way in a couple of months. But you can see the tannic in the water. That's the basically the leaves and stuff, the acid out of the leaves that fall into the water or laying in the water, and the trees and stuff. It's just basically rotting away of the tannic acid that's in those. It's in pretty much all creeks down here in the south. Alabama has it as well. That's a giant cypress tree right there. It's gorgeous. Absolutely amazing. Look at the root. I mean, look at the trunk on this thing. It's huge. I've got the camera set on wide angle, so it may look a little smaller on video, but let me tell you, it's huge. It's amazing. It's been here a long, long time. How you doing?
What's up?
All right. I think we about got the whole place to ourselves.
Awesome.
Only saw you and 2 other people.
Perfect.
I've never seen a cat on water.
Oh my God, where did he come from?
That's pretty amazing.
Dog. He was raised by this one since he was the size of his head, so.
Wow, that's crazy.
He'll swim every once in a while.
he's a little skittish, but he's on there.
Oh yeah, he's fine. The dude at the kayak ramp up there, he just like
Oh, it
boats everywhere.
freaked him out a little. I got you. Was there a lot of people up there at Cotton?
Kinda.
Yeah.
There's families camping out next to me, like big families.
Oh, I got you.
And then the ramp itself wasn't very full, but the tour companies are starting to roll in now.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm probably putting the head out then.
Haven't gone to Cypress yet this morning, and if you want to do that before the crowd.
I did. I got there about 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock, and there was nobody out there. 2 people showed up. Yeah, there was 2 people showed up about 10, but that's all I've seen. Nah, I just came to Kayak. Hadn't been out here in a couple of months, so I figured I better come check it out. Now's a good time. Perfect weather. Holmes Creek is one of the most beautiful creeks in Northwest Florida's Panhandle, in my opinion, and it's probably one of my favorite to go kayaking on. It's so easy to kayak upstream or down. Little inlet and see how far we can get before we hit bottom. sometimes you'll see wildlife in here, such as turtles and things like that. Preferably no alligators, but hey, we're in Florida. You know what they say. If the water's wet, there's gators in it. This is only about maybe a foot of water or less. Very clear in here. Just a lot of leaves on the bottom and stuff. I don't think I'm going to be able to get through here unless I get out and walk. And I'm not getting out and walking today. Well, it's time for us to head on back to Culpepper Landing and go ahead and take out. This was a bit of a short trip, but I think I got a lot of beautiful video. We got to see a lot of stuff down here. Cypress Springs never disappoints. But anyhow, we have to head on back, and so let's make our way back. We're back and had a great trip, and now it's time to load up. I sure hope everybody enjoyed this trip, and we'll come back and do it again. Thanks for watching.